This is Disney's live action The Little Mermaid fashion doll family of 7-pack playset. This is supposed to contain King Triton's 7 daughters, including Ariel. The names of the sisters changed for the live action, so we are getting very different looking mermaids this time. I always wanted to collect all of the sisters. I only had Arista and Alana dolls. Looks like I got what I wanted. Not exactly the same mermaids, but I got all of Ariel's sisters now. I ordered this a while back, but I wanted to wait until I know what I'm unboxing. I didn't want to open up this box and go, oh, who are these mermaids? I have no idea. What do they do? What are their names? So it turns out it wouldn't have made a huge difference because these mermaids don't say much in the movie. I think all of the sisters have like 3 speaking lines all together in the entire movie. We don't get a lot of information about them. So I had to go and do some research, but again, there is not a lot of information online either. So basically, what we have is more or less a blank slate. We can do whatever we want to do with them. I usually don't do a dedicated series on live action remakes, but maybe I will do a dedicated series on The Little Mermaid. I ordered more toys, so I definitely need to use them. I don't know when the series will happen on this channel, seeing as I'm still on Raya and the Last Dragon. Disney is releasing so many movies recently that I absolutely cannot keep up with all of the releases. There is another movie coming out in November, I believe, so I am definitely way behind. So let's talk about the mermaid. We're going to open up from left to right. I don't know if there is any kind of a logical reason behind the order in which these mermaids are packaged, but we will start with Caspia. The first mermaid is Caspia. In the animated version, Adela had a yellow tail, and so is Caspia. Caspia rules the Apnea Sea. Her name means white or sea lavender. Her fins are based on a potter's leopard wrasse. I wanted to find out more about the fish called potter's leopard wrasse. It lives around the waters of Hawaii, Tonga, Fiji, and the Coral Sea. It grows to about 6 inches. It likes to live on mixed sand, rubble, and coral areas of reefs. Caspia is the most selfless of all her sisters, serving her people first, then leading. She's said to be a bit of a recluse, traveling only for meetings. That totally doesn't sound like Adela, so it looks like these mermaids are not based on the original sisters. Caspia rules Apneic Sea. It is an inland sea between Euphoria and Sass. These locations and names do not mean much to me. I don't even know what locations in the real world are used as the inspiration for these locations. The waters are murky with rocky islands and sometimes with ice. So maybe Apneic Sea is really cold. Caspia is very protective of the corals and makes many laws to ensure that they thrive in her kingdom. So we have a fantastical sea where corals and ice exist together, it seems. I'm pretty sure corals cannot live in freezing temperatures, but whatever, maybe we will invent a new ice corals for Caspia. Indira is next. Her name means beauty and splendid. She's based on Alana from the original movie. Alana had a pink tail. Athena had the orange tail, so maybe the colors of the tails do not mean much. Indira rules Brenidiv Sea. Indira is the most generous of all sisters. She leads with empathy, generosity, and virtue. She has already saved her subject from a giant, poisonous sea snake. I wonder what happened there. That might be something worth watching. Maybe we should get a Disney Plus show on these sisters. I want to watch Indira fighting a giant sea snake. Indira is skilled at diplomacy, working well with the ministers of her court. She's well informed about her kingdom and others. She's also an excellent debater. She despises humans like her father. The Brenidiv Sea is a gulf. It is shallow, sunny, and warm. We don't get any more information than that. I wonder if the water is shallow and warm, do mermaids go up to the surface more often? Wouldn't humans able to see these mermaids more often through the waters because it is so shallow? Her fins are based on Altum angelfish. This fish is native to Colombia and Venezuela. It lives along the upper Rio Negro and tributaries of the upper Rio Orinoco. Next is Perla. Her name means pearl. She's based on Andrina from the original animation. Andrina had a purple tail. Perla has a pink tail. Alana used to have a pink tail in the original movie. But anyway, it seems like the tail color does not matter. Perla rules over Triton Sea. Perla is the most charismatic of all sisters, radiating warmth and kindness. It is said that she once charmed and stopped a group of hungry orcas from attacking a colony of penguins. The Triton Sea is temperate and very deep. It lies off the cartographic coast. I don't understand what cartographic coast is. Is this a location or is this a type of geographical formation? I'm not sure. Perla rules with good temperament. She's very careful with her choices and puts decisions to a vote to keep the peace. Her fins are based on red Texas cichlid. This is a freshwater fish that does not exist in the wild because it looks like humans created this breed from Texas cichlids, which are native to the United States. They are found throughout the lakes and rivers in southern Texas and northern Mexico. Next is Ariel. Her name means Lion of God. She kept her green tail, like in the animation. Ariel rules over Carine Sea. We don't get a lot of information about the Carine Sea. I'm guessing it has a lot of shipwrecks and underground caverns. There are a lot of underwater sea creatures that like to sing and dance. Ariel's personality did not change much from the animation. It doesn't look like she rules over her sea all that much because she's busy exploring and collecting stuff than ruling. Her tail is based on green betta. This fish is also known as Siamese fighting fish. They are from the slow-moving swamps and floodplains of Southeast Asia, specifically Thailand. Ariel comes with reddish-brown hair and wearing a blue top. Some parts of her hair looks weaved, but not all of them. Her head rotates 360 degrees and can tilt both up and down. Her arms rotate 360 degrees both up and down, as well as sideways. Her tail bends at the hip and knees. In the live-action version, they kept both Sebastian and Flounder, unlike Mushu in Mulan, who got completely erased. But they were both a little bit disappointing. The relationship between Ariel and these two characters was so enchanting in the animation. I did not feel that in the live-action version. I wonder if flounder should have been swapped to another fish, like maybe dolphin or another type of a bigger fish, if flounder was going to look so fishy. Next is Karina. Her name means pure. She's based on Arista from the original animation. Looks like she kept Arista's hairstyle too. Karina is the ruler of the Safe Sea, which means dark sea. The Safe Sea is off the northwest coast of Otrax. These locations don't mean much to me right now. It is a body of water mostly coated with ice, meaning it's somewhere in the Arctic. She's the most decisive, reclusive, and intuitive of her sisters. She is afraid of humans, especially when they threaten her harp seals. She works closely with the creatures native to her home waters. I don't know anything much about the fishes in the Arctic. She sounds like another Disney princess waiting her own story. Her fins are based on juvenile emperor angelfish. This is a reef-associated fish native to the Indian and Pacific Oceans from the Red Sea to Hawaii and the Austral Islands. I wonder why the writers did not pick fishes that are native to the region these mermaids are supposed to represent. I feel like, emperor angelfish should have been given to, for example, Indira. There are no coral reefs in the Arctic. They also should have picked from strictly saltwater fishes, not freshwater fishes. Mala is next. Her name means garland of flowers or necklace. She's based on Athena from the animation. That would make her the firstborn daughter. She rules the Chain Sea. The waters are filled with islands, shallows, and islets. She wants to protect the reefs at any cost. She hates shipwrecks because they pollute the waters and leave a havoc on the seashore. Mala is a strong leader, intrepid, and loved by all for her sense of humor. She had sent messages to humans before her father forbade such interactions, so it seems Ariel is not the only mermaid who tried to contact the humans. Her tail is based on Bimiculatus anthias. It is native to Indo-West Pacific from East Africa, Maldives, and Indonesia. It is a deep water species typically found in coastal drop-offs. They are semi-aggressive carnivores. Mala comes with black hair and she's wearing a pink top. Her head rotates 360 degrees and can tilt both up and down. Her arms rotate 360 degrees both up and down as well as sideways. Her tail bends at the hip and knees. Kind of out of topic, but I wonder if Disney really couldn't do the shooting in real underwater. It would have been so cool to watch these actresses wear real fins and do real underwater swimming. That would have been so fun to watch. Finally, we have Tamika. Her name means child of the people or sweet. She's based on Aquata, the fourth daughter. She rules over the Fracas Sea. She is the toughest and most tactical of her sisters. She rules with an iron fin. Her waters are brim with sunlight and filled with vibrant fish and corals. Tamika can wrestle tiger sharks. Her fin is based on a mandarin dragonet. It is native to the Pacific, ranging from Ryukyu Islands to Australia. It has extreme, vivid coloration that resembled Imperial Chinese robes, which is where the name of this fish comes from. It uses its fins for walking on the seafloor. They are reef dwellers, preferring sheltered lagoons and inshore reefs. So that concludes all 7 daughters of King Triton. I'm actually kind of happy with this change. I think maybe this was a good way to get everyone to think about all of the oceans of the world. Instead of focusing on one type of sea creatures, maybe this is a good chance to talk about all of the sea creatures on Earth. Everything from Arctics to the Caribbeans, from Pacific to Atlantics to Indian. I don't know what stories I will do with them, but at least I wanted to get the dolls, so when the inspiration hits me, I have the dolls to do the stories.